Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another video. I am your host, Morgan, and today I have a little bit of a different video for you all. And it is literally me just beating up on one of my friends in Call of Duty Black Ops 6 custom games. So, kind of a little bit of a backstory on this. So, my friend that I had in my dispatch video, PC Boys, specifically, the PC Boys podcast. So his buddy wanted to play against me in Black Ops 6 custom games, like 1v1 snipers, right? Or just 1v1s in general. Because I was watching a stream where my friend was 1v1ing his friend, and he was absolutely cooking his ass. And then basically, I was calling him out in the chat. His friend saw it and was like, okay, well, 1v1 me then. And I was like, okay. So I got Black Ops 6, and which for me really is not a big deal. I work in a marketing company, like Black Ops 6, $70. Not really the biggest deal, but anyways. I got the game, created an account, played a few public games, played a few private games, getting my sniping skills down, if you will, because I was not trying that out in a public game. And after a little bit of warming up, I was ready to play. So I added him as a friend on Xbox. We joined up, and let me tell you, from the beginning to the end of the gameplay, I am absolutely cooking this guy. Okay, there is no survival for him. It's just all downhill, right? Now, granted, this guy clearly doesn't play Call of Duty a lot, but he had a lot more time in it than I did. So the fact that I absolutely just smoked this guy in a 1v1 is kind of sad for him. Because, like I said, I'm a level 8, just got the game, and although I've been practicing against bots and stuff, I cooked this guy really bad. Like, there was no shot. Now, this is the funny thing. He was the most predictable player I think I've ever played against, because I started to notice after a while of playing with this guy, he would just sit in one of the 4 corners of the map. So all I had to do was either grenade those corners or snipe in those corners, and I was guaranteed to get a kill every time. Like, the thing about a map like Nuketown, you gotta be on the move, right? You gotta be on the move, you can't just sit in a corner, because eventually you're gonna get found out. And I've done quite a few 1v1s in the past on older Call of Duties, because my brothers had Call of Duty, so I would just naturally play with them sometimes. And when it came to a map like Nuketown, yeah, you could maybe camp in a corner, but you didn't want to sit there for long because they were going to beeline it to that corner next or try to get a drop on it. And when I found out that this guy was just going from corner to corner, I was like, this is easy. I just sit in the middle of the map and I'm going to snipe either way. And earlier on in the game, I'm cooking this guy with a pistol. So the dude is just not having a good day. And it's just really funny to just see somebody that has clearly much more time in the game not be that good. And my buddy was also giving me kind of the inside scoop of what was going on within their own Discord call, and this guy was pretty livid. He kept saying, that I was buns, which I find to be very interesting, because yeah, I work out, so I do got buns, but I guess he was saying it as an insult, like I'm not good at the game. But I've heard a lot of, insults in Call of Duty before. I've never heard somebody use buns as a diss, if you will, playing a video game. Like, really, buns? That's the best you can come up with? Like, your gameplay is atrocious. You at least could come up with some better names, right? Some better comeback lines, like buns? You're kidding me. That's it? Oh, jeez. But yeah, so it was pretty funny. Like, he was getting upset. He was saying that I was buns at the game. And I just was having a grand old time. Like, honestly, I played against somebody that made me feel like I was the best Call of Duty player in the world. And that is a true testament to how much this guy sucked at this game. And you know what? A matter of fact, the fact that this guy sucks so bad at this game, I think at this point, we have to do this, right? This is the ultimate testament to playing Call of Duty. We just have to completely shit talk this guy in like every possible way. First of all, you name yourself Country Dave, like you could choose any, and I mean any gamer tag, and you choose Country Dave, my guy. Like, even so, my buddy, his gamer tag is nzombie62, okay? It's not the most creative thing, but you know, it's better than Country Dave. Country Dave sounds like a dude that's either just stoned out of his mind, living out of like a hippie van, or, you know, that weird uncle that like tries to touch you at parties or something. You know what I mean? I mean, this guy did have the weed skin on, so, you know, I might be onto something with the stoner with the hippie van, but this guy couldn't even come up with a clever username. Like, immediately out of the gate, I should have known this guy's username sucks. Therefore, his gameplay is also going to suck, right? Because 1 + 1 is 2. We're all good at math here, right? This guy has a shit name. He can't play the game and is shit at the game. So my only wonder is how often did this guy even win games with all his time played? Like, this guy's, I think, a level 55, if I remember correctly. And clearly this guy's losing a 1v1 to a VTuber who doesn't play Call of Duty that often anymore. I mean, like I said, I'd played back, you know, a while ago, back during the prime days of Call of Duty, as the Call of Duty community says. And, you know, this guy was just really dog shit, just completely bad at the game. And his sniping skills, even more atrocious. I mean, this guy had to pull out any kind of weapon he could to try to turn the tides in this game, and it just wasn't happening. Like, there is nothing you can do when you're just ass at a video game. No matter what weapon you use, what armor set you use, or in Call of Duty's case, whatever loadout you have, nothing can cure sucking balls at a video game, okay? I said it. If you suck balls at a video game, you're just bad at the game. And, like I said, the fact that this guy has played the game more than me and sucks complete balls at it is a true testament to how bad this guy is. Truly. So, there's just a lot of things. Like, I mean, listen, I would be really mad like this guy. I'd be calling people buns, too. Well, in my case, I would just call them dog shit at the game. But, you know, using his terms, buns, people are so buns at the game. You know, I'd be that upset, too, if I was getting sniped by some random VTuber playing Call of Duty like once in a blue moon in my lifetime. I'd be pretty mad by that, too, right? And the thing is, this guy was like, well, I work like 30, 40-hour weeks. So I'm glad I'm you know, not good at video games, or I'm glad that I'm known to not be good at video games. Meanwhile, I'm sitting there like, I mean, I'm putting in 50, 60-hour weeks at my company, and I'm still cooking your ass at a video game. So, I mean, I don't think you know, you can't really use the excuse of, oh yeah, I'm, you know, working all the time. Like, I work more than you, dude, at least, you know, at the marketing company that I'm at. So, what's your excuse? If I'm putting in more hours than you at work, and I'm still cooking you in a video game, like, what kind of defense do you got at that point? Seriously, I would like to know, because clearly you just suck at the game. You can't get over it. And sure, maybe you don't play the game a lot. Maybe you are putting in 40-hour weeks, but it doesn't, you know, take away from the fact that you still lost to a random VTuber that hasn't played COD, who also works pretty much the same hours as you. So, take the L. You're a loser. You lost. You're buns at the game. And you're probably mad that I actually have buns. Like, real ones. And they're good ones, I might add. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that is all I have for you in this video. I hope you all enjoyed. this kind of video is, like I said, it wasn't planned. I kind of just did it because my friend texted me out of nowhere and was like, hey, can you make fun of my friend that you kicked the shit out of on COD? And I was like, yeah, why not? So just having some fun, shit talking on YouTube and stuff. Really no big deal. But if you guys enjoyed the content, leave a like, leave a comment if you want me to make more videos like this. Because like I said, I'm kind of, even though I'm a VTuber, I'm trying to do some different things. And, I don't mind throwing up a funny video like this from time to time. But if you guys want more video game reviews or like 1v1s and COD and stuff, I can. Do more videos like this. I just need to know if that's something you guys are interested in. But thank you very much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed. And Country Dave, if you are watching this video, you suck fucking ass at playing this game, and you should never play Call of Duty in your life because you're a dog shit loser, and take the L. To everybody else, I'll catch you all in the next one.
Enemy AC on bomb!